Welcome to the CUNA News Weekly Wrap-up for October 23rd through 27th. Bradley Dyer Jr. was all over CUNA News this week. Read about the credit union rock star and hear him on the latest episode of the CUNA News podcast. Over the next few minutes, we'll discuss what makes Dyer and 3 more credit union rock stars tick. We'll also explore what's happening in Washington, D.C., learn about a Michigan credit union, and look ahead at what to expect in the coming month. Bradley Dyer Jr. believes that if Credit Union of America takes care of people, the numbers will be there. As Senior Business Development Officer at the $1.4 billion asset credit union in Wichita, Kansas, Dyer carries that people-first mindset while serving teachers and healthcare professionals in the community. Dyer joined us on this week's episode of the CUNA News podcast. Here's a clip of the episode.
We are particular about those who work in the field of education because that's how we got our start, and particular about those who work in the field of healthcare. And as I am trying to meet people and be my most authentic self, I have these shiny things that I can wave and say, hey, here are some things that we have for you or we can do for you. It's not gimmicky. It's not a one-sided thing where we win and you don't.
Now for another credit union leader with an infectious enthusiasm for the movement, POLAM Federal Credit Union CEO Jennifer Audette. As the first non-Polish employee in the history of the $75 million asset credit union in Los Angeles, she says people were concerned. But she got to work building relationships, serving the community, and immersing herself in the credit union's culture. She quickly started to feel like she belonged. This has been a very welcoming community of individuals, and I feel extremely fortunate to have made POLAM Federal my home, Audette says. I'm beyond lucky to have such a supportive board of directors, supervisory committee, and coworkers. Steve Pierce was a digital services team of 1 when he joined Black Hills Federal Credit Union in 2007 as a programmer analyst. Today, he's Vice President of Innovation at the $2.1 billion asset credit union in Rapid City, South Dakota. He's met countless members over those 15 years, loving any opportunity to turn member conversations into action items. I enjoy meeting a member who learns how I serve the cooperative and is quick to share how we make their life easy through convenient, do-it-yourself banking services, he says. I use the opportunity to remind them that they're the owner and inquire how we can make our services even better. Some of our best ideas come from members. Amber Shanley shows commitment to financial inclusion and community service as Director of Branches at $4.2 billion asset Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union in St. Paul, Minnesota. She was a strong advocate for the recently opened branch in St. Paul's Midway community, a diverse area that previously only had check cashing facilities and payday lenders. Having a location the community feels welcomed upon entering was especially important, she says. Our bilingual staff are here to provide services without judgment and help members where they are and where they want to go in their financial journey. Visit news.cuna.org/rockstars to read what else Shanley has done for the community and learn about all 25 of the 2023 Credit Union Rockstars. Now over to CUNA Senior Editor of Public Affairs Communications, Alex McVeigh, for a look at what's happening in Washington, D.C.
CUNA joined trade associations this week to request the CFPB extend the comment deadline for its personal financial data rights proposal. Released last week, it would require credit unions to create, maintain, and service interfaces for third parties to access member data. It would prohibit charging a fee for those services. The proposal also fails to impose proper safeguards for the consumer data. We requested at least an additional 30 days to provide detailed feedback. CUNA also wrote letters for the record of several congressional hearings this week, urging the FCC to move forward with adoption of call blocking notification standards and expressing concerns that the vast majority of buy now, pay later products have outpaced regulatory oversight. Check out this and the latest from DC at news.cuna.org.
Thanks, Alex. Our credit union of the week is a $143 million asset, Wayne Westland Federal Credit Union in Michigan. The credit union started in 1952 as the Kaiser Fraser Employees Credit Union, with 109 members, $95,000 in assets, and serving workers at the automaker in Willow Run. They quickly moved away from being an employee-focused organization, switching to a community charter and changing their name to Wayne Community Federal Credit Union. That name lasted until 1974, when Nankin Township became the City of Westland. Wayne Westland Federal Credit Union was born. Jolene Bowman serves as CEO today, serving more than 11,000 members. Visit www.wwfcu.org for more. Looking ahead to November, we'll spend the month focusing on service, including our Salute to Veterans. The annual campaign features credit union professionals with a military background, as well as credit unions doing what they can to serve the veteran community. We'll also celebrate Native American Heritage Month and cover the CUNA Lending Council Conference. All right, that's it for this week's wrap-up. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.
To stay up to date on these stories and more, subscribe to Credit Union Magazine, visit news.cuna.org, and listen to the CUNA News podcast at news.cuna.org/podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the description for links to everything discussed in this video.